seen the reactions to this thing. And of course, there are people who are saying this should be on your shopping list, at least every man.
No
if
way.
You've got children in your home.
Wait, will just give us the deets.
So now, there's a store called Home Bergens that's selling a DNA testing kit for £5. And of course, if you've always had questions and you need answers, without the drama, without the spectacle of going to a lab, all you need to do is get a testing kit for just $4.99. £5. So this testing kit has gone viral on social media because there are people who can actually access it for that amount of money and test their children at home. Who is the real dad? That's the question. Is it siblings that have been lost? Family that you want to, identify? You don't have to sit around being shamed under the watchful eye of people like, others looking at you, trying to test someone, including children. And of course, a lot of people have talked about the paternity of the children that they spend on or they're raising.
Yeah.
You can ascertain if someone is your actual aunt or uncle. But more specifically, people were focusing on the identity of the children
is this my
that
kid?
You are raising.
Hey.
There's a guy called Samson. He looked at it and he said, what is going on here? All I see is war. I can imagine how many people are going to lose peace that they've had all this time. I don't do this kind of nonsense. I would never buy such a kit. The children are mine because I was told so. At the end of the day, that's what I know. Test yours if you want, but I'm comfortable with what I was told.
Let me tell you.
David, as a man.
Oh my God.
And all you need to do is walk down the street.
Yeah, as you're buying skooma and bread, you buy a DNA test.
Buy a DNA test.
What?
And, do what you need to do.
I get what that dude is saying, to be honest, because if there's been no drama in the home, right? If you guys have loved each other, this is your son or your daughter. That's what you know, right? You've never had a reason to think otherwise. Then you wouldn't be going up to the shop. You're like, hey, milk, bread, DNA test, and skooma. You wouldn't be doing that. But if you're in the type of home where certain snide remarks could even be made, you know those remarks for unarinka hata kuna vitu hata nafaa kukwambia lakini sitaki kuambia. You know those type of remarks,
right?
Or one of those things where you just look at this kid and you're like, there's no resemblance, but then also your partner on the other side is very hesitant to give you more details about the whole pregnancy, everything. When you want to hold this baby a little bit more, they don't match.
The weeks don't match, and they don't have the David hair. Because David, you've got a really good curl pattern.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure your child has the same curl pattern.
Actually does. Yeah.
But I'm also thinking, by the time you think of buying this, you've had doubts all this
Absolutely,
time. And of course, when this came out in 2021 in other countries abroad, some people were saying, well, we welcome that. But here, African men are thinking, I will never buy that thing. That thing will destroy my family and break it up into pieces. Which guy are you? Because we're talking to the MCMs today.
Yeah.
If you could buy over the counter a home testing kit, a DNA home testing kit, would you buy it? Would you want to know the identity of your children or child? Do you have questions that you need answered? And this is a discreet way to do it in the privacy of your home.
Yes.
Or are you just like this guy who says, look, they're mine because I was told so.
Hey.
Interesting stuff here. And it's crazy. I think in the near future, we're going to be buying everything from the store. I don't know if this is dangerous to access, David. I don't know if this is something that we should have this price.
This thing is tricky. It is so tricky right now because on the flip side, what happens, yes, you find out that this is your kid.
Then what?
And then now the kid goes and tells the mom. Imagine dad came and, did a DNA test on me to find out if I was his. Can you imagine the drama? Can you imagine that?
I don't know what kind of guy you are. Are you the kind of guy who'd want to know? Or are you the kind of guy who'd say, look,
hey,
live and let live? Get on the hashtag Morning Fix Nation FMKE. I'm looking at what the guys have to say and what the ladies have to